Can you eat junk? Can you eat burgers? Can you eat hash browns from Macca's? I can't even get the bloody thing out there. And get ripped. Welcome ladies and gents, my name is Liam Zollo. Super excited about this show, guys and girls. Today I'm going to be your fitness analyst, simplifying the world of fitness products and services, and we're going to cater to the world of instant gratification. Nailed that one, by the way. That was pretty good. I like that one. So today, let me give you a bit of an intro. Why I'm doing this, who am I? Who am I? Liam Zollo, been in the fitness industry for 11 years. I've run boot camps, up to 100 clients. I've broke 2 Guinness World Records in boxing and the most amount of people doing burpees. Played international rugby league, done a marathon, had an amateur boxing fight. I'm not here to say all this to claim all the things I've done. I've just seen a lot of things, and I've trained in a lot of different sports that can help you get towards where you want to be. What's annoying me and frustrating me now is that there's so many people on Instagram and Facebook that I don't know who to believe or who to trust. There's products and services out there that can be sprouted out of nowhere, and they've been, just because they've got a good body, and they come out and bring their program out there. So it's really frustrating me that that's out there at the moment, and I want to analyze them. I want to see which one's good, which one's not. So today, who are we going to analyze? We're going to analyze Nick Cheadle. Who is he? Voted top 20 most rippedest man in the country in Australia. Wow, that's pretty big. He's a social media genius, loves his junk food, and working scientifically to get the results he desires. He's a bodybuilder, he's a powerlifter, and he's a competition expert as well. Nick's got a Bible. It's an ebook. It goes for about 300 plus pages, and I just wanted to analyze it to see if what he says is actually true, because what he says is that you can eat burgers or eat junk and get ripped. Can you eat junk? Can you eat burgers? Can you eat hash browns from Macca's? I can't even get the bloody thing out there. And get ripped. So, my take on it, my likes on the product is that he does promote the fact that you can eat burgers, right? It does promote that you can eat Macca's and you can eat all these other foods out there. So the radical claims are that I can eat a burger and get ripped. I don't know if it's true or not, until I read it. I got to about page 43 of the book, and what really hit home for me on page 43, and I'll go through that in a second with you. First of all, I'll go through my likes. The likes is simple, scientific, practical, and realistic. All of them. I love that you can eat a burger. I love that you can eat a burger, have a few beers, and not reduce your social life because of getting the body that you want. And that's the biggest message in it, that you can still socialize, you can still eat what you want, but you just got to be scientific and be a bit more of a calorie counter in some other ways in order to still look ripped. And that's what the essence of it all. It takes the anxiety out of training and eating as well, which is a really hard, really challenging one, because there's a lot of anxiety out there at the moment around our fitness, which way to go, which way, what to do. I don't know if I should do this program, I don't know if I should follow this nutrition plan, paleo, ketogenic, and he really lists them all and goes through all the different diets and says that the best diet is the one that you can stick to. And that really resonated with me, and that's why I recommend that you really go for this book, because he has little insights there that just brings it back to reality again, that you can eat what you want and you can take the anxiety out of it. So well done, Nick. I like that one. He talks about not needing supplements. I mean, The best way I could describe it is because he's a power lifter and he's a bodybuilder. He's a sculptor. So he goes in athletic performances, and he knows that he needs to have supplements in a certain way and a certain time of year, of month, and he periodizes it. And we all know that. But if you look in the gym now, there's so many people just having their pre-workout shakes. They're just full of caffeine and full of rubbish. The best way I could tell you about that, and it brings into context about what I'm saying with Nick, I had a little bit of burger flying out there, is if you look at a sporting group, there's some sporting groups out there that AFL, for example, there's some teams that drink decaffeinated coffee all the way through so they don't get addicted to caffeine, and when it comes to game day, they have a full strength coffee. What I love about that, and what it brings back to context here, is that you don't have to have pre-workout supplements to train hard every day, because you just should be building up to a particular point with those supplements. So you shouldn't be having to take them all the time. If I took a pre-workout right now, I'd go crazy. So I'll use that to my advantage when I'm actually building going into some form of competition, like running a marathon, or a boxing fight, or playing rugby league. So I stay away from the stuff that gives me energy until game day. Obviously, everything's perfectly legal, but that's what I wanted to chat to you about. That's the reason why I like the essence of the supplements. He also talks about, really defines calorie counting and makes it individualized so you can do it. That's on page 43, as I may have mentioned before. The thing that I really liked about it as well is that he talks about putting fiber first. And then he lists the difference between insoluble and soluble fiber, and the importance of having both, and how one absorbs, one doesn't, and all these things that he goes through. It's like 300 pages, and that's what brings me into my dislikes. I wouldn't say it's a dislike, because I think that there's so much knowledge condensed into 300 pages that it's something that you should just really go through, until you master it. And then keep reading until you master it. And that's what I like about it, is that you got to become a master of your body. But if you want to get quicker results, read the book, go to page 43, do the calorie counting, go to page 230 and see what you can talk about supplements and on those things. They're the two key pages for me that I really got benefit. I mean, if not all 300 pages. That's how I suggest you use the program. Who's the Bible for? Okay, every dude that wants to bridge the gap between science and you simplifying fitness and getting your body sculpted. So if you want to bridge the gap between science and simplifying everything, this is the program for you. And who can have it? Beginners or advanced? All of them. You can be a beginner or advanced. You're probably better off either or, because a beginner, you're going to absorb so much information from the Bible, and an advanced person, you're going to still pick something out of here that you already know, but then it's just reaffirming it again. That's what I love about it. So out of 5, what I rate this product, you know what? I give it 4.5 stars, just because I can eat a burger. Thanks, Nick.